With the thousands in attendance every night and the millions watching around the world, World Wrestling Entertainment is the most exciting and dynamic show on earth. Every week, the superstars and divas of the WWE travel the globe to deliver action, drama, and spectacle like no one else can. Once a year, the traveling show even comes to consoles, and it returns again in WWE 13. This year, they promised a revolution, but can the development team at Yuke's pull it off? Part sport, part performance, pro wrestling has never been easy to capture as an exciting and competitive gaming experience. Yuke's have experimented with all kinds of control schemes over the years, but finally, they've nailed it in WWE 13. More than ever, matches have weight, rhythm, and pace, just like the real thing. Big moves, comebacks, and counters happen as often as they ought to, and you can interact with every object at ringside. The action of matches is totally dynamic and intuitive, building on the work done in last year's entry by using contextual prompts and a simplified and elegant counter system that can react and adapt on the fly or even in mid-air. All this good work serves as the heart of the best campaign mode in WWE gaming history. This year, Yuke's forego the usual rubbish plots in favour of the real stories, the defining moments from the most popular period of pro wrestling, the Attitude Era. The difference for non-fans might seem slight, but for anyone with nostalgia for the exploits of D-Generation X, Stone Cold Steve Austin, or The Rock, this mode is excellent. You will actually take part in some of the most iconic events in WWE history, from the drama of the Montreal Screwjob to Mankind's heart-stopping dive of Hell in a Cell. All the matches are supported with a decent number of recaps and photos, and your historically accurate performances are constantly rewarded with a stream of classic unlockables. As good as the Attitude Era mode is though, it creates a serious problem in WWE 13. All this attention on the stars and moments of the past seriously distracts from the present. Despite a massive roster and the promise of swift, up-to-date DLC, the current era of WWE is underrepresented in what ought to be its own game. Beyond the basic WWE Universe mode, there's no campaign for guys like John Cena, CM Punk, or Sheamus. So if you don't care about what happened 15 years ago, you're out of luck. Yes, you can make your own crossover dream matches, but this is something we've been able to do for years. You'll wish the Attitude Era mode was its own bigger game, featuring every side and faction from the Monday Night Wars, while the current generation could stand in their own spotlight. Thankfully, WWE 13 is stuffed with customization options and additional content. If you approach it like a digital toy box, you'll find a lot of fun to be had. The creation modes return all as deep and exhaustive as they've ever been. The match types on offer are standard, but with some key stipulations still missing after a number of years. King of the Ring and I Quit matches are back, but where's Buried Alive? Where's 3 Stages of Hell? Considering the Attitude Era focus, it's all the little missing touches that disappoint the most. Why Yuke's refuse to create a game that offers everything a fan could want is frustrating, but it's hard to hold a grudge when presented with the most complete WWE package of this generation. With so many positive additions and so much to see and do, WWE 13 is easily the best wrestling game we've had for a long time. It's not perfect, far from it. It suffers from the usual visual limitations and technical bugs, but fans of the series are more than used to these by now. What matters in the end isn't what's broken or missing, it's what works and what's there. In this case, the combination of the best controls and story mode in the franchise to date makes WWE 13 a must-play for fans and a brilliant introduction for anyone interested in sports entertainment. Are you ready